Hello, my name is Lars Heldra. I'm the broker and owner of Superior Florida Realty. First of all, I want to make it very clear that this is not a recruiting presentation. I am here today to let every realtor in Fort Lauderdale know, and any realtor that conducts business in Fort Lauderdale know, that we may very soon be facing new regulations that will severely impact your pocketbooks. Yes, that is the money that you will be able to make as a realtor. As many of you don't know, there is a committee that has been meeting at City Hall in Fort Lauderdale for almost a year now, every month. And they are looking into new regulations that will restrict rentals in Fort Lauderdale. Having seen this committee in action, it is my opinion that the majority of the people in this committee are looking into illegalizing short-term rentals in Fort Lauderdale. Yes, they are looking to take away your property rights. Now you may ask yourself, well, how does that really affect me as a realtor? Well, as we all know, everything in real estate is supply and demand. The more demand we have, that is, the more buyers we have that are really looking to buy something in Fort Lauderdale, the more money we make. It doesn't matter if you're a listing agent or a buyer's agent. The more demand, the more money we make. The more supply, that is, the more people that are looking to sell their homes without having any buyers, the more our houses will continue to depreciate. So I want to give you some real data, because as I've always said, documentation beats conversation. Okay, here's a report. It's put together by FAR, that is the Florida Association of Realtors. It is called Profile of International Home Buyers in Florida. In this report, it talks about how 22% of all real estate transactions in 2010 came from international buyers. That was 90,000 real estate transactions. And out of those 90,000, 17% of them were in Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. That was 15,300 real estate transactions. But here's what I really want you to pay attention to. Out of those 15,300 people that bought real estate, almost half, according to the report, 45% bought something that could be rented out. 21% bought something that they only wanted to rent out. They didn't want to use the property themselves. They just wanted to rent it out, okay? But 24% wanted a vacation home, something that they could use themselves when they came here on vacation, lend to friends, and otherwise rent out weekly. That was 22% of all buyers in Florida last year, okay? 45% of them wanted that. All right, let's talk about Americans. This report also has data from 2010. It's put together by NAR, National Association of Realtors. It is called 2010 NAR Investment and Vacation Home Buyers Survey. Vacation Home Buyers Survey. The report talks about how 27% of all real estate transactions last year came from Americans wanting to buy secondary homes. Homes that they could use for vacation and otherwise rent out. So here's the thing. If we're going to say no to all the Americans, 27% of all buyers who want to buy secondary homes here, because they're not going to be allowed to rent their homes in Fort Lauderdale, then that's severely going to have an impact on the demand. And if we're going to say no to 22% of all international buyers, of which almost half of them are looking to rent their homes out, that will severely impact the demand of real estate. And so if we are going to pass new regulation that will make it so that we will have far fewer buyers and many more sellers, because I can assure you that I have helped many foreigners buy vacation homes here that are going to be forced into selling their homes because they will no longer have the rental income that they need in order to pay property taxes and insurance and so forth. So with many more sellers, far fewer buyers, we could be facing another housing collapse. We are realtors. We are one of the strongest workforces, one of the largest workforces in Fort Lauderdale. We all need to get together to protect our property rights and let city officials know that we will not accept any new regulations that will damage the real estate market anymore. Taking away your property rights is not the American way. If you are a realtor, someone who makes your income from either helping people buy properties or helping people sell properties, and you want to continue to do that, and you want to have a sustainable income, or if you're just a homeowner who really doesn't want to see their house depreciate anymore, you need to come to our next association meeting, which will be on February 16th. That is a Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Embassy Suite Hotel in Fort Lauderdale. It is on 17th Causeway between the Intracoastal and US 1. Wednesday, February 16th, 7 p.m. If we all come together, we can stop this from happening. I will see you all there. Thank you.